cells positioned on the side, control the functioning of the apparatus, but these are only material details and of no great significance. This here, said Thao, following the direction of my gaze, is the relaxation area. You can stretch out there. She pointed to a thick mat that was on the floor, a little further down towards the base of the egg. I lay down and immediately felt as though I were floating at ground level. Although she continued to speak, I could no longer hear Thao's voice. She had disappeared behind a misty curtain, so that I had the impression of being enveloped in a thick fog of cotton wool. At the same time, musical vibrations could be heard, and the total effect was marvelously relaxing. I stood up again, and after several seconds, Thao's voice was audible again, growing louder as the fog lifted and disappeared completely. What do you think of that, Michelle? It really is the height of comfort, I replied enthusiastically. But there is one thing I haven't yet seen, and that is the kitchen, and you know how important the kitchen is to the French. This way, she said, smiling again and taking several steps in another direction. Do you see this transparent drawer? Inside you have various compartments. From left to right, fish, shellfish, eggs, cheese, dairy products, vegetables and fruits, and here in the last, we have what you call manna, which is our bread. Either you are teasing me or you are making fun of me. All I see in your drawer is red, green, blue, brown and blends of these colors. What you see are concentrates of the various foods, fish, vegetables, etc., of the best quality prepared by excellent cooks using various special methods. When you taste it, you will find all this food excellent and very nourishing. Thao then uttered several words in her own language and, in a few moments, I had before me on a tray, selected items of food arranged in a manner pleasing to the eye. When I tasted it, my palate was agreeably surprised. It was indeed excellent, although very different from anything I had ever eaten before in my life. The manna I had already tasted in the spaceship. I ate some of it again and found it a good accompaniment to the dishes presented. You tell me that, on earth, this bread is known as manna. How is it that it exists on earth at all? It is a product we always carry on our intergalactic spacecraft. It is very practical, being easily compressed and highly nourishing. In fact, it's a complete food. It comes from wheat and oats, and you could live on it alone for months.